Right behind me, I used to have a 34-inch Alienware Ultrawide. As of today, I no longer have it. What happened? Did I sell it? No. Did I move it to a different room? No. Did I have a little unfortunate accident with it that made me very sad? Yes. So stay tuned and let's see what happened. Hey guys, Tiago with Classical Technology here. Today I bring you kind of a public service announcement type of video. I'm not really in the best of moods because my monitor literally just had a little bit of an accident. That's why it's no longer back here. So maybe this will serve as a warning to people when they're working around monitors or doing different things to be extremely careful, because this isn't actually the first time it's happened around me. And I tried to be careful, but I had a little unfortunate mishap. These monitors are very, very sensitive. A lot of the times when something strikes them or hits them by accident, it could be a falling thing for a shelf, or it could be anything, maybe even your arm, you kind of go up against it. These monitors are easily broken, and when you turn them on, you'll be able to see exactly what the problem is. So let me tell you what I did wrong here. That way maybe you guys can learn and avoid this very unfortunate mishap. So I was setting up my table where I have my monitor in order to take some pictures of an NVIDIA graphics card. Pretty standard stuff, sure. I stood up the graphics card on its back and it stayed without a problem. It was there. It didn't fall over or anything like that. I tested it to make sure. It was also a pretty decent distance from the monitor, at least I thought so. I didn't think it would ever get close. It didn't even cross my mind. So as I'm moving stuff around, going about my business, I think maybe the table got hit a little bit and the graphics card fell back. Now, at the time that it happened, I thought it just hit the keyboard and nothing happened. That's all I saw. I saw it hit the keyboard, so I didn't even look up. I went up to the keyboard, I grabbed the graphics card, and I moved it out of the way. So maybe a few minutes passed, and I'm kind of messing around. I'm moving different things around. I go and look at the monitor, and oh my God, there is a huge, I don't even know how to describe it. A huge abnormality, a huge problem, a huge crack, a huge break. The monitor is FUBAR, no longer good. You can still kind of move the mouse around and see different portions of the screen, but it seems like a 2 or 3 inches section of the monitor. As soon as you get there with the mouse, everything disappears. And physically, as I run my hands through the monitor, it doesn't actually feel like anything's broken. I think this damage was done on the inside. So I'm not really a monitor expert. So I don't know if it could be fixed. The last monitor that had happened with me, I sold it to somebody and he was able to actually switch out the panel. So this is really unfortunate because I really like this monitor. It was pretty expensive when it was new. It's a fantastic ultra wide. So I'm pretty upset over this. So now I guess my game plan, I'm probably gonna put it up on eBay or sell it locally for parts. Even if I only get a little bit of money for it, maybe somebody can salvage it or fix the screen, and at least I'll get a little bit of money back that I can put towards a new monitor. For now, I'm using this 4K Acer Predator monitor, 144 Hertz HDR monitor, so I'm not exactly completely out of luck. It's still a fantastic monitor, and truth be told, I did want to sort of minimize a little bit, be a little more minimalist. Sometimes having that big ultra-wide Alienware on your desk, as beautiful as it is, it takes up a lot of desk real estate. I would have rather just have sold it or something like that. Of course, I didn't want it to break. So it is, I'm a little bit upset over it. But what are you going to do? You can't really cry over spilled milk. I'm just hoping that I can still sell it for a couple of bucks online. And that way, at least they'll make up for some of the cost, because I've had this monitor, I think, for maybe a year or over a year. So I didn't just get it, so that makes this thing a little bit worse, but hopefully I can recoup some of that cost and it can go to somebody who may be able to repair it. If you guys have any idea if this monitor is repairable or not, post it in the comments. Most of the time that I've asked people this in the past or researched it, it really isn't repairable. Monitors, when this happens, it's really expensive, because I think a lot of times the actual LCD panel or whatever goes on inside is more expensive than the monitor itself. So, you know, that lesson learned, and I hope you guys learned from this as well. When you're working near your monitor, be very careful with heavy objects, things that may fall on it or hit it, because they're very sensitive. It wasn't even that hard of a hit, and kapoof, the whole thing just broke. So, you know, be very careful. I hope this serves as a public service announcement so it doesn't happen to you guys. It's very disappointing, but what are you gonna do? I guess you just gotta keep moving and try to salvage whatever I can from it. All right, guys, thank you for watching this brief video on my very unfortunate mishap. I hope you guys learned a lesson from this. If you guys like my content, please subscribe, like, hit the bell symbol so you get notifications. Leave a comment below if you've ever broken a monitor. I'm really curious, and if you fixed it or you just junked it. I'm really curious what you guys did. All right, so check you out on the next video.